Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imogen. I mostly do stuff about theatre. I'm an actor, if you didn't know. Today I'm going to do a Chatty Get Ready with me because I had stuff planned and then I started having a headache and then I was feeling really rubbish and then 10 minutes ago I realised I hadn't taken my morning medication. And I was like, that's why. It was a really disjointed day because the last 2 days I've been doing 12-hour shifts. I work in a care home. I love working as a care worker. And it's just been very stressful few days. So my brain was like, I was thinking I'd slept too long. You know when you sleep too long and you get really like tired and you're just like, and it just makes you feel worse and you wake up with a headache and it's just not what you want. Just so you know, if you watch my other videos, today I'm working with my DSLR, which is a Canon 700D and the 50mm Canon lens, just to see if it makes a difference. I wanted to know if it was like a bit more sharp with the image, because otherwise I've been using my Canon G7X Mark II, which is my little handheld thing that's somewhere. And I'm also using a Rode mic on the top, so let me know if the sound and visual is better in some way. Repping my own name here. My surname is Desanqua and I found this t-shirt on Depop. It's from Brandy Melville, but I found it on Depop and it's got my almost my surname on it, so I was like, I'm gonna buy this. I've got my little trusty mirror here and I'm just gonna put it there so that so you might see me looking over here a little bit. The world seems to be getting worse again, so we were sort of getting rid of COVID and now it's decided to join us in life again, and it's like, can't go to France this year, can't do anything else this year. And it's okay, like I get it, and I wear a mask everywhere, that's okay. I wear a mask all day at work as well, which is like slowly driving me nuts, but it's okay. Which is why I've got like mask acne. Back. My card just decided to be full. So just as I had cream on my hands to put on my face, so I put my face cream on. I used the Glotion. Okay, we're back again. It decided to suddenly stop recording for some unknown reason, and that was irritating, just as I'd already had to redo the flipping memory card. So I can't remember if I said, but this is the Pixi Glotion Day Dew. It's good, it gives your face a nice little bit of a sheen, but not oily sheen, if that makes sense. A lot of my stuff is Pixi because I went on a bit of a Pixi spree, and I'm proud of it. I love a lot of their stuff. The Glow Tonic is amazing. Like, glycolic acid is one of my favourite things now. It just helps my skin so much. Literally all of this is Pixi, so there we go. I've just like pulled out all my stuff. Where was I? Yeah, so I feel like I'm allowed to be annoyed about like having to wear a mask everywhere. It's okay, I don't like mind it, and I know it's for the right reasons, but there's also a bit of me that's just like, I just want to be able to breathe somewhere other than my house. I mean, it's nice going to like pubs and stuff because you don't have to wear a mask there, and it's like, you know, but there's a bit of me that's slightly had enough, especially when you're doing 12-hour days, looking after people, running around, and you're wearing a mask the whole time. It does get a bit annoying, especially when you're dealing with people who are hard of hearing and they lip read, and it's a friggin' nightmare. Also, when you're working with people with dementia and they can't see a face, it makes a huge difference. Like, you've got no idea. Enough of that rant. Where am I going next? I'm gonna start with this. This is the Brightening Perfector Vitamin C Pixi Brightening Perfector, and it's like a primer. It is a primer, but it's amazing. I use this as my foundation because I don't really wear foundation. I just dot it where I need it. Let's be real here. I don't wear proper foundation. It's not my thing. But I do like being able to blur certain bits of my face, like especially the mask acne that I currently have. Let's be real here, we're all getting it. So I just dot it where I feel like I need it, which isn't, to be fair, too bad at the moment, but like last week it was horrific. But I did put a video out last week, so I didn't have to worry too much. Life just got a bit hectic, so I'm sorry I missed the video last week. This channel is gonna be like a bit lifestyle, mostly theatre. I've had a bit of a theatre slump, and I've been feeling really crummy about my career and where I'm going and other things, especially with Corona, because the theatres are all shut down, so you can't go and see theatre. Film work stopped, everything, and I'm sure there are a lot of other actors out there who feel exactly the same, like, well, where do I go from here? I'm lucky, I'm working in the care sector, so I still have a job. Ed is lucky because he works in emergency services, so he's still got a job. So I'm very aware of how lucky I am currently within my situation, but that doesn't stop me feeling crummy about where the career that I want to pursue is at in my life. Yeah, I'm learning to become okay with these things. So that's been a bit of a downer, but I don't want this video to be a downer. I want it to be slightly positive, positivity. So I decided to start filming my DSLR. So that was exciting. It's only got one battery though, I need to get another battery. But let me know, I know I've said this before, I'm a repeater of words, an ADHD thing I think. Yeah, let me know if the quality's good or not. Stopping myself from looking so damned tired. I'm not actually that tired, but I am a little bit because like one of the reasons I didn't film last week is that I take amitriptyline at night to help me sleep because I get serious neck pain. I don't know why. They think it's because I have temporomandibular jaw joint syndrome, which is where I clench my teeth at night, so it gives me a lot of pain in my head and my neck running down there. And I really struggle to sleep sometimes. So they've given that to me to help me sleep, and it works a treat. And then I ran out and they didn't repeat the prescription, and I didn't have it for like 3 nights, and I didn't sleep for like 3 nights, and I still feel like I'm recovering, which is a bit of a pain, but hey-oh. I'll get there eventually. By the way, sorry if you hear weird sounds in the background. It's either the fridge in the corner there or it's the washing machine is dying slowly. So it's making very strange sounds. I just pat it on. This stuff is quite buildable as well, which is really nice. And it doesn't cover, it just blurs, which is my favourite thing about it because I don't want to hide the fact I've got acne, but I would like to subdue it a little bit. Where to go next? Let's do eyebrows. The Pixie eyebrow gel is alright, but I think I'm just going to use, there's like this Dr. Paw stuff that I've just got, which is vegan. And I'm definitely going to probably use that as eyebrow gel in the future. I'll have nice full eyebrows like my mum. I got my eyebrows from my mummy. Definitely not my dad. My dad has no eyebrows. But yeah, no. I'm trying to be more sensible with my choices of products that I use as well. I mean, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, but I've changed on like my profile about that I am now vegan, and I am. I have fully gone vegan. Hopefully this will be the last time that I go vegan. It's been a journey, and I think that it is a journey, and going cold turkey vegan is really hard because it's suddenly like you feel like you're missing out, and now I don't feel like I'm missing out because it's like I've been listening at Dunning at the t-shirt. I like quite a lot of vegan meals and vegan treats. I feel better, my stomach is 10 times better, I don't have any problems, and I have more energy. I'm tired today, but that's because I've done two 12-hour shifts in a row, like, slowly die. Yeah, I think veganism is definitely the future. I'm not oppressed to honey, personal preference there. I get my honey from a local beekeeper, and I know how he treats his bees. They don't clip the wings or anything like that, so yes. That's my opinion on that. And if someone, like my thing as well is like if I was to go over to someone else's house and they were cooking a meal for me and they'd accidentally put a tiny bit of egg in or something like that, I wouldn't not eat it because I feel like that's wasteful. My personal reasons for going vegan are mostly environmental as well as for health related reasons, but I don't like waste of food. Like I have a real thing about it. I hate wasted food, and I'm not going to waste it if someone's accidentally put something in or accidentally, you know, I think it's just silly. It was like before when I was going, like last year when I was trying to go vegan again, and I'd ordered plain fried rice from the Chinese and it had egg in it, and I was just like, oh, I can't go and pick out the little bit of egg, and I'm not going to waste it because I paid for it. So I think it's being sensible as opposed to being militant is the way forward. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes now. I can't talk when I do this because otherwise I'm going to like lose an eye. There we go. That sounds really silly, like, oh, I'm gonna lose an eye, but it feels like that. The Pixie mascara I am allergic to. I'm still gonna use it. I use it on the tips, but if I put it too close to my eyes are like, ugh. You know when you get thirsty and then you start getting like a slightly, like, you choke on your own saliva. I do that all the time, and people look at me in the moment because it's quite obviously Corona, and I'm just like, I'm choked on my own saliva. I haven't had anything to drink. I'm in perfect state of health for me. Like, I mean, my body still gets very tired with the functional neurological disorder. That is a psychological disorder. But yeah, I'm making myself sound a little bit nuts here. It's not like, how do I put this? So functional neurological is basically where your body, or your brain gets so stressed out that it stops working. Not stops working, but it stops like functioning properly. So like for me, I ended up having seizures and paralysis. That was fun. This was last year in November. I'm fine now, to a degree. Like I still get tired. If I do too much, I have to slow down. I have to have rest days, and I'm okay with that. Chronic illness warrior. I don't want to have seizures again. I have to be quite careful because I get like these little like mini jolts, or like I'll start getting quite shaky, and I have to like sort of slow down a little bit, and that's okay. But I'm getting there. Functional neurological disorder can cause a lot of problems. It's mainly brought on by stress, I believe. It was for me anyway. And yeah, you can also get non-epileptic attack disorder with it. Like they're kind of like friends. They're in the same friendship group, and I got the non-epileptic attack disorder. We thought I was having a stroke or gonna die, and it wasn't. It was just my brain going, I've had enough. So I have to like, it was kind of a wake-up call to like learn about what I need to do with myself if I'm getting really stressed. Which is why I only work 2 days a week. But because it's 12-hour shifts, it's a better use of my time. So I get still like the same amount of money as doing 24 hours a week. So it's part-time basically. I don't want to do more. I don't want to push myself too much physically. I'm in such a good place right now physically, and we don't need that much money. And I think there is a fine line balance between earning lots of money and not being able to live or putting too much strain on yourself. So that for me is something that I've definitely learnt in the last year or so. This is like you'll know, you can't tell I'm ADHD, can you? I switch from thing to thing without the thought train following through, because I'm thinking like 6 million things in my head. This is the extra eye bright liner. It was only because they didn't have the normal eye bright liner in that I got this one. And I just sometimes, like, if I just want to be a little more awake looking, I just put a tiny touch in the corner of my eye, and I do feel like it makes a difference. I just need to lean in for this one. That just makes me look a little more awake. And then this is the multi balm. I don't know if they still do this. I think I got this on sale. This is the baby petal one of it. Who knows? And I just put a bit on my cheek really, and a bit on my lips. Like, it goes anywhere. So I just do like a little line there, and then there. I use so little of it, like, honestly. And I just rub it into my cheeks, like that. And it just gives me a little bit of colour, I think. Like, it stops me looking like the pale human that I am. I'm very pale. Most of the time, anyway. If I've been out in the sun, like, I'll start tanning, but come winter time, I'm like a ghost. So the last thing that I'm gonna use is, I think it's the last thing I'm gonna use. I might put some perfume on, but this is the Nourishing Lip Polish. This is actually quite good. Like, I'm a die-hard fan of Burt's Bees lip balm, and that is the only lip balm that has ever like really worked for me. I have so many conditions. My like surrounding of my mouth is allergic to my own saliva. Saliva dermatitis. So, like, you remember when you were a kid and there was that kid that had like red all around their mouth? That was me, because I was allergic to my own saliva. So I have to put lip balm on to stop it kind of like, it sounds really gross. It's not. I think I've grown out of it as an adult. But definitely when I was younger, like, I was so highly sensitive to stuff. If you put face paint on, my face would just like, you have no idea. My mum uses me as like a tester for things, like, as to whether it's really good for sensitive people. Because I generally am the one that comes up with a nice reaction. But this one's quite good, and I like the fact it's got like these little bristles, so you can kind of massage your lip a little bit. It's really nice. It's kind of like a lip gloss, but it doesn't feel sticky. Because I friggin' hate sticky lip glosses. Like, you have no idea, like, it's a thing I hate. And this is actually quite good. The last thing I'm gonna put on, and this is my favorite thing, this is the Dynasty by Marina de Bourbon, and it's my all-time favorite perfume. It is my confidence perfume. This is like the scent that is me. And it makes me happy every time I smell it, because I bought it at Versailles, and it reminds me of the day that I had at Versailles, which is just when my stomach stuff had been sorted by my gastroenterologist, and I had like the first free day in 4 years of not worrying about my stomach and not being in pain and actually enjoying myself and doing something that I love, and that was so incredible for me. And this is the scent that brings that back, and whenever I'm feeling down, it always lifts me back up. So sometimes I just wear it. The only place I've been able to get that is at Versailles. And I've only been to Versailles once, and I bought like a relatively big bottle, and then I ran out, and my friend, my incredible friend, she is a singer, and I will link her down below. She bought for me 2 of these little bottles and brought them back. She was visiting family in Paris, but she went specifically out to Versailles for me just to get me the perfume, and like I can't thank her enough. Lisa Schettner, and she is incredible and she's such a good singer, and I will put like I'm talking to Lisa now, I will put her link down below just so you can have a look at some of her music, because it is good, and she is French and she's such a good friend, and I'm very grateful to her for this, because when I feel crummy, it's perfume, nice perfume, confidence perfume. I might curl the lashes one more time. I tend to do that. I know you're not supposed to, because like rip your eyelashes out, but my eyelashes I've inherited from my grandmother, and my grandmother has very curly long eyelashes and that grow at the rate of knots, like my hair. I cut my hair to here a month ago. I've grown an inch of hair in the space of a month. My hair grows so quickly, my eyelashes grow so quickly, my nails do, and it's so annoying. Like everyone's like, oh, but it's wonderful, you have long hair. And it's like, no, because I have to maintain it. Ugh. There's pluses and minuses to everything, isn't there? But yeah, no, so I don't really care too much about my eyelashes, in the sense that if I just dry them, they'll go back. I hope. I've said it now, haven't I? Oh, that's better. I used to actually have to curl my eyelashes just to stop them poking into my eye, because they're like, they get that curly that they kind of curl on the back of themselves and poke me in the eye all the time, and that was so annoying. I think this is pretty much it for today. Just a little bit of a get ready with me. I didn't want to do anything too crazy or anything too mad this weekend. Like this weekend, I'm tired. I don't want to have to mentally focus on theatre stuff, because when I do it, I always like to research, I like to know what I'm doing, I like to have a plan, and that takes a lot of time. And we've just had a busy like last week and this week, so yeah. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more content, which is every single Sunday, and potentially at some other times if I want to do some extra videos, you never know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, is that the right term? Yes, it is. I am Imogendsc on everything. I post like a lot on my Instagram stories about what's going on, and yeah, don't forget to check out my blog as well. I have a blog and I write things on it, and you might enjoy it. I'll link that down below as well. It's at my website, which is Imogendsc.com. And before I keep talking, I'm gonna end it here right now. Alright guys, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye!